hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Now listen guys, I know I was going to talk about Cosmic Armor Superman on the poll. I know, but then I was like, hold on a second. I could do better. And honestly, I really think I did. Today we are finally going to be talking about Warhammer 40k. To be more specific, Slaanesh. Slaanesh. Got it. Guys, I'm being dead-ass honest with you. I had no idea Warhammer 40k was even popular. The only reason why I know about it is because Henry Cavill is doing like a movie about it, I think. I don't know, something like that. That's the only reason why I know about Warhammer 40k. Also, people scale this verse? I've been told some people in this verse or some characters in this verse are like tier 0 or high 1A or I heard they were strong. I don't know. I didn't spoil myself, but I heard they were strong. So fingers crossed, maybe I might be surprised today. If you guys enjoy the videos I produce, like and subscribe. It's totally free and well, you know what? I will get you a bomb-ass ice cream sandwich. Oh, also, by the way, if you guys didn't already know, I am currently writing a light novel for this isekai contest. So go to the link down in the description. Go read my novel, power scale it, like it, all that good shit. I'll give you 2 ice cream sandwiches now. Anyways, back to the video. Snake-looking hoe has mid-godly regeneration. Kinda similar to their daimons, their form in reality is merely a representation of their state in the warp. Should be able to transform or reform their avatars after the complete destruction of their bodies. They can like continuously regenerate unless the abstract concept they represent is destroyed. Whatever the fuck this gender is, Slaanesh is able to corrupt and destroy the higher dimensional spaces of reality and the warp. Magic or chaos is considered to be higher dimensional energy within this verse. Aether, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm so sorry, but I'm just gonna call it Aether. Aether in its purest form literally breaks down all physical laws, returning them to the void where they were all created. What the fuck does that even mean? She can break down physical laws, so she has law manipulation. Okay, let's go with that. Aether in high concentrations, such as the amount manipulated by the chaos gods, breaks down a being's causality, laws, concepts, and reality, erasing and returning these aspects to the etheric void beyond creation. Acrylic? What the fuck am I talking about? Chaos gods like her have subjective reality. The warp or the realm of chaos is to reflect their mental state and ideals of what they represent. Reality is reborn and fevered hallucinations, hopes, and fears as they all become real. Some of the skulls of K-horns rings are those of lesser gods, meaning that the chaos gods can permanently kill lesser etheric gods that should be able to regenerate from their concepts back from the void. So basically this is immortality negation. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe I'm sleeping on this verse. I mean, not one cool character has caught my eye yet from this verse, but maybe I'm sleeping on this shit. Okay, where are the fucking women at? The abstract state of chaos exists as a vortex of energy that represents the related concepts, with their avatars personifying the concepts their abstract states represent. All gods are etheric entities. The Aether at its core has no definite existing physical fertility of its own. The sight of Slaanesh's form causes one to lose all sense of self completely and utterly devoting themselves to it. She radiates such a feeling of complete and utter peace caused by being in the presence of complete perfection that not one being has ever returned to the palace of pleasure to tell the tale. The entrance of Slaanesh is accompanied by unseen choirs which cause one to break down and cry due to their beauty. Oh, beauty? You want to talk about fucking beauty? This is fucking beauty! Chaos itself is a corrupting force. It can corrupt things, beings, anything, basically by applying their marks to them. It corrupts etheric voids beyond both reality and the structure of the warp. It's able to also corrupt the realms of the other chaos gods, formed out of the fears, thoughts, and ideas that created them. So you're telling me that this snake woman looking bitch has BFR. Okay, cool, got it. I know she's not really a snake, she just kind of looks like it from like the waist up. I see the fucking feet, alright? Hop off my nutsack. So I guess that also means that she scales to Nagash, who casted the city of Shade Spire out of the etheric void. Slaanesh is surrounded by an intoxicating musk that penetrates the flesh of all that can pass through it, causing them to become highly sensitive sensitive to even the most gentle breeze. The perfume triggers vivid memories of one's most potent, anomalous encounters of the past. So she has the power to control memories and senses. Yeah, could be worse. I've seen worse hexes. She's capable of creating powerful illusions, so detailed they appear akin to dreams, creating a tailored realm where one is endlessly seeking the next lofty ambition set before them, drawing them deeper and deeper into the illusion. Do you guys like my voice on me doing all this shit? That sounds so like I'm listening to myself like through my own headphones right now, and God, I sound so cringy. She controls and manipulates souls. She's able to draw in the souls of those around them and absorb them, adding its power to their own. She can create portals and travel between dimensions, although it can't really manifest its full power outside the warp, you know, comparable to the crone, but who can open portals into the mortal realm momentarily, excuse me, and even stick part of his part of his sword through them. So I guess Slaanesh can also warp reality, but again, it's more like subjective reality warping, because I mean, through corrupting the fundamental structure of reality by remaking it into the image of their realms, it's not like really reality warp. It's not like the true magic gods or anything. Chaos corrupts all things that can interact with it. Basically, this includes existence, non-existence, information, technology, magic, physics, laws, abstractions, and concepts. Oh, really now? It can corrupt all things? I don't think it can corrupt boobies, man. I'm just saying, bro. I know I'm immature, but how about my nuts? It's important to mention that there are like different stages to Slaanesh as well. Like the hexes I already covered recently is when she was restricted by reality. But let's go one step further when she's not restricted by reality, or when her avatar is in the warp. The warp? Really? Warhammer 40k? They couldn't have came up with anything better than the warp? Sounds like I'm watching fucking Star Trek or some shit. Okay, so she has type 5A causality. The realm of chaos exists completely unbound from cause and effect. It exists outside the confines of traditional laws of physics. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Finally. Slaanesh can create laws, and that's about it for her in the warp. The ghost wind and etheric void is a place where concepts from higher dimensions boil down to or into an abstract universal existence. Now, they really want me to use this word transcend here, but I don't see anything here that constitutes transcending this place. Gods can create their own personal realms, which is an active and extension of their avatars. Now, I can see in universal terms for scaling of this verse. I can totally see it. A realm of chaos has no true geography, and it is fundamentally structureless. It also contains 3 layers, which each layer, again, apparently transcending the infinity, excuse me, of the previous. But like, I hate trying to use that word transcend because it doesn't say it. Sure, it could be implied, but fuck that. No, not implications aren't everything. That's like saying exponential is the same thing as infinite. Nuh-uh, they're 2 different fucking words, bitches. Oh, Ishtar, you are one of the faces of the Fate franchise, and I'm not gonna lie, we like Ishtar for reasons, but I'm more of an Aresh kind of guy. I like blondes, man. I'm just built different, man. Blondes are built different too. I don't know what else to say. Since we will be covering Space Ishtar, we will be covering the different forms that she has, I guess, if you want to call them different forms. You know, Ashtar, Origin, Ishtar, Ashtar, Spishtar, blah blah blah. You guys get the point. But once again, thank you again so much, Solomon, for helping me out. I could never ever do a Fate video without your assistance, so truly I am grateful for your time and scans. Dude, I can't even fucking talk, dude. I'm reading off a script right in front of me, and I'm still fucking up everything. Any servants that originate from this servant universe don't permanently die, and instead they respawn in different parts of the universe after the extended period of time. But I mean, she is a divine spirit. She is recorded through the Throne of Heroes, as you all know. And with that being said, because she is recorded through the Throne of Heroes, type 9 immortality. But you guys already know about the Throne of Heroes and the Nasuverse video. I'll link it down in the description if you want to watch my very, very long 35-minute beautiful video. Don't you guys love it when I talk about this over and over again? Yeah, I know you do. You know, what's that one thing that SpongeBob did? What was it? It was... I mean, we are talking about Spishtar here, so I might as well add this in. Gods are able to regenerate from having their souls destroyed at any time they want. As for them, it's like destroying a single cell in their body. Aside from type 9 immortality, she does have type 8 immortality. Obviously, she has type 5A causality. I mean, like, come on, we all knew this already. Yeah. The funny thing is that Ashtar Origin was regarded as the strongest goddess in the Servant universe. It was stated that if she was to awaken, she would destroy the entire Servant universe, and she is an existential threat to servants. Space Ishtar is huge as fuck! She is what's called large type 8 size, or has one. She's incorporeal and she has a non-existent physiology. She can create avatars to appear as human, but her true body was stated to be nothingness, or at least as big of a universe, and she can be considered the servant universe itself. Her true form exists in higher dimensions, and the true form's body itself in a meta-dimensional soul, which should be comparable to the existential scale to proper human history, God's true form. But it doesn't stop there. She also has a beyond dimensional existence. She has the ability to control life, but that's only because of her authorities. Authorities. Speaking of authorities, you guys know what that means, right? Hold on, I'll show you guys in case you forgot. Because Space Ishtar has also the abilities of the authorities, she's able to control fate, probability, time, warp reality, and control the laws of the world. This goddess has an abstract existence. Goddesses exist as an embodied concept. Her very presence was violating the laws that govern the reality of the servant universe. She grants people who kill her immortality and doesn't allow for them to die until she comes back. Now hold the fuck up, guys. I know what you're thinking. Oh, Space Ishtar died. She ain't shit. Well, hold on, guys. You fucking donkeys need to remember that Space Ishtar is probably a beyond 99% of all verses. Even then, if you still kill her, she'll just return anyway, so suck it, clowns. Space Ishtar is the combination between Ashtar and Ishtar, also known as Ishtarine, of the servant universe. Because these two literally did a fusion dance together, she inherently has this. Yeah, I got lazy and didn't want to spell and type everything out, so yeah, you're stuck with this. Space Ishtar was beating Ashtar Origin, but not because she was stronger, but because she had multiple amps from Jane's Noble Phantasm, which allows her to see through someone's weakness and command spell amps. She literally blew her whole ass parsecs away, but she did end up beating Ashtar Origin. Now listen, guys, Space Ishtar in the servant universe is described as embodying the very concept of the cosmic domain where life can be lived. Her true form is said to be nothing less than her domain, space-time itself. This level of abstract existence and connection to the fundamental concepts of existence is characteristic of beings capable of utilizing, ready for this, or being tied to that of true magic. Meaning she has the abilities of true magic and more, since she has divine authority. Look, guys, no disrespect to Warhammer 40k, but like, I know the verse is powerful, I'm not that ignorant, but from what I showed and read, I mean, I don't see high outer anywhere. Look, if there are some things that elevate this series beyond Outerversal, let me see that shit. Yo, inform me. I'm all about learning. I'm not ignorant. Just fucking tell me, show me. But until then, nope. I actually thought it was kind of more blatant and obvious, kind of like with Rufus, but I guess I was wrong. Scaling wise, obviously it goes to Space Ishtar as of now, unless Warhammer 40k has got some cracked out fucking scaling I don't know about. But when I decided to change this video to Slaanesh, I was really thinking, like before I wrote the script, that it would actually be more of a fair fight, because I did hear a lot of things about it. That's why I keep harping on the scaling. Hacks wise though, I mean, obviously it goes to Spishtar. Both have good hacks and immortalities. I mean, both characters can warp reality, both characters can BFR, but I mean, one thing that Slaanesh can't do is stop time. I don't think she can do that anyways. Eden Shugura Quasar is her noble phantasm. The crown that shrines in the Origin universe is Space Ishtar's noble phantasm, an alien planet scale attack that incinerates everything by unleashing energy from her galaxy level spirit origin. Instead of riding a boat like Ishtar, she summons Belmana, an ancient and ominous shrine said to prove her divinity. She can also send people to different dimensions and time, likely can do it to herself as well. Oh yeah, and she can also time travel and BFR, if you guys didn't catch that already. Lastly, she warped the entire galaxy with her will before, but we already knew she could warp reality because of her authorities. I thought the warp that Slaanesh was in was something like on par with that of true magic. I don't know, I just heard a lot of good things and high scalings, but from what I've seen, no, I don't. Honestly, with Space Ishtar's noble phantasm, her quasar ability or attack, I think that could just one-shot Slaanesh and just kill her flat out. I mean, yeah, man, I can't get over how Warhammer 40k is kind of, you know, not a little bit higher. Oh man, that's embarrassing.